Imagine you and some friends are going to have a pizza party. So there are 10 of you. The one that had the idea to have the pizza party declares that since it's their idea, they're going to take 5 of the 10 slices of pizza. The largest friend gets 2 because they're large and no one's going to tell them no. Peacemaker also gets 1. The remaining 2 slices are divided among the remaining 5 people, who are the people who raise the cows and the pigs and the wheat and the tomatoes. The people who butchered those pigs and made sausage, milked those cows and made cheese. They're the people who crushed the tomatoes and made sauce, harvested ore, smelted it, made it into an oven. They're the people who mined the gas to power the oven. But because they either didn't understand how badly they're being screwed, or they're too polite to scream about it, these 5 people get to split 2/10 of the pizza that they clearly didn't do very much to produce. Right? This is capitalism, folks. That 5/10 of the pizza is the wealth of the 1%. Now, I didn't even make them 1% in this. I made them 10%. Right? Now, the large person, the person that got 2, you can call that law enforcement. More likely, you can call that a big lobby. Okay? So, a majority group of some kind. It fits more than one category depending on the particulars of the model, but it is recurrent in capitalism, whatever it is. There's that guy. He gets 2. The peacemaker is government. Government gets 10%. You would think it's more, people would argue it's more, they're wrong. Between write-offs and everything else, the amount of money that doesn't actually have taxes paid on it is astronomical. Especially since a lot of it's going to the wealthy, and especially since the wealthy frequently have business incentives that allow them to not pay taxes. They have tax write-offs in all sorts of forms. Obviously, the poor don't pay taxes. The poor don't pay taxes because they don't even have subsistence with their wage. You can't pay for the public good when you can't even afford to, have a place to live, really. Anyway, yeah. So the 5 of the 10 people, that's the working class and the poor. That's what that is, and that's what they do. Versus the wealthy elite and the fact that they have the idea. That's why they get paid so much, right? I mean, you'll actually hear people saying that themselves. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Is anybody really surprised that the person who makes the decisions made the decision to pay themselves more than everybody else? That doesn't make it a good idea. It just means it's the corruption of power. They should be making the decisions if they're best at making the decisions. The decision they should not get to make is how much they're compensated. This is why you need to compensate everybody equally. Everybody does their job. The idea to have a pizza party is not more valuable than everything that was necessary to make a pizza. Obviously. It's simple when you actually think about it in a concrete way, and that's the thing. It is a concrete thing. Resources are finite. It doesn't matter if it's a pizza party or the resources of the entire world. The fact of the matter is, we all have to share those resources. The way we share them now is completely untenable. It is not in any way reasonable. That's all.